Hey love bugs, it's Missy here. Happy Mars Day, happy Tuesday. I hope that this day is productively whizzing by for you all in a manner that is productive and that will get you where you need to be, respectively. For some of you, this may be your first time seeing me. For others, you've been back multiple times. Either way, if it comes across your timeline or your For You, understand that it's been divinely orchestrated for you to receive something here through me. Okay, so Spirit wants me to talk to you just a little bit about control, right? Because I feel like this collective is mature enough at this point to understand that you cannot control everything nor everyone. And let's just keep it real, you guys. Quite honestly, I don't think you would want that job. Like, that's a hat I'd take off. If even if we were granted that permission, I would take that hat off and say, you know what, this isn't for me. But where I want to stay with you all collective for a few moments is in where you can control. Now, you can't control much outside of yourself, but what you can control is yourself, right? What you also can control is your response. You're choosing to respond or not to the things that fall outside of your control. Okay? And it takes a lot to get to that space. And I say that coming from experience. You know, we can all say, oh, I live love and peace and light and good and positive energy. And that all may be true. I very much am that person. And yet and still, I find myself in situations where I got to be like, oops, I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? You may find yourself in situations where you want to help people, right? But they don't want to help themselves. So there's nothing you can do to truly control that situation but to give them the space and the grace that you would want if you were in that seat. So it's one of those things where you just have to be mindful at all times that in this life you have a choice that you can make. You can choose to control yourself, right? You can choose to set boundaries that will protect you, that will guide you and guide those around you as to the character that you are, as to, you know, kind of what you stand for. Confirmation, a dryer's knocking or something's knocking against it. I don't know. But, you know, I just felt like this is something that we all should reflect upon because as we sort of enter into this new reality and we're really getting close to the cusp of these endings that have needed to come to a close for a very long time now, it's so important that you decide, you know, to choose yourself. And by choosing yourself, you come out of this sort of space where you feel like you need to control, right? Because sometimes, you know, I watch people, I'm sure many of you guys do as well, but I watch people and I observe their behaviors and I realize that a lot of folks that feel that they need to control every little thing outside of themselves, guess what they always tend to forget? The self-control that they need to exhibit, right? Themselves. So I hope that you'll choose, right? Self-control, and you'll hone in and you'll sharpen and you'll better mature your sense of self-awareness where that is regarded, because it really does in so many ways benefit you, and it kind of attracts this peace energy, this sort of relaxation where your mind doesn't have to be cluttered with all the things outside of you that you can't actually control. So I hope that's something that you saw today in this message or heard resonated with you. Of course, if it didn't, don't try to make it apply. Don't try to force it. We're just allowing things to flow naturally, collective. Today, I hope that in your choosing, you will pick something, pick people, pick places that will align with your higher self, okay? And that you will continue to love yourself first and foremost always. Mwah. I love you guys. Until next time.